they started the season off on Tuesday at the Lakers. They get the W, 119-109. Jimmy Butler had himself a game, 31 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Jonathan Kuminga had 17, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Luka Doncic on the other side had 43 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. Just that one assist away from a triple-double there for Luka. So that was a hell of a game for Luka, but LeBron did not play in that game. But that was a hell of a game, wasn't it? That was a lot of fun. Then on Thursday, the Warriors follow that up with the overtime thriller win at home, the home opener against Denver. You get the 6-point win, 137-131 in overtime, like I said. Steph Curry, that was the big game for him, 42 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Jimmy Butler chipped in with 21 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and he hit that dagger 3 in overtime. On the other side, Aaron Gordon had 50 points and 8 rebounds, and he was 10 of 11 from 3. The Warriors before this game, they were 1-9 in the previous 10 games versus Denver since the start of the 2022-23 season. So right after they won that last title, basically they've gone 1-9 against Denver until this last game. So,
yeah.
Okay. And then on the second end of a back-to-back on Friday, they go up to Portland and they actually lose by 20. That second quarter was kind of rough. And then in the third quarter, they kind of just exchanged blows. And then Portland kind of put it on them again in the fourth quarter and then kind of stretched it out. Steph ended up with 35 points in that game. Jonathan Kuminga had 16. I mean, when you look at the stats going away, I'm just looking at it. Your turnovers, you gave the ball away 6 more times. The points in the paint were the big one. Is the big one. You lose the points in the paint battle 66-30. Fast break points 30-16. You lose that game. You lose it there. I mean, and then personal fouls. You didn't really lose that battle. So I mean. It really, I guess that it's the points in the paint really was the biggest difference, I think, really. And then the fast break points, those are kind of correlated, I think, So, yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of just looking at it there. And I mean, I watched some of the highlights of that game because I was watching 1,000 other things, going back and forth between everything. But yeah, so it was just the Portland game was a little bit rougher, it looks like, but just from what I saw.
Real quick, what do you because we were texting a lot about Jonathan Kuminga, so let's touch on that real quick before we move on.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jonathan Kuminga the past? It's only been 3 games, but
I watched the first 2 games. I didn't watch the Portland game, but he looked a lot more aggressive, a lot more bounce. He's just looked I don't know, money changes a man, and it changed him for the better, I guess, for this, like he looks like he looks pissed off and he's playing with that aggression, I like what I've seen so far out of him. If this is the Kuminga we're going to get, if he's aggressive and he's pissed off and he's going to play like this until January when we end up trading him, when we're able to trade him, I guess, we're going to get a hell of a haul back for him, So this is
a couple of weeks ago, Tyler asked us, or maybe it was you who asked, what's going to happen with Jonathan Kuminga, and we all kind of had our things to say, and it was one of 2 things is going to happen that you hope for is he plays really well, and he's a young guy that helps get this team over the top into a championship again. Or he's going to play really good and he's going to get you a haul back. That's what you want. Those are the 2 best case scenarios. What you don't want is him standing around only looking to get easy shots and score buckets, but you're seeing the opposite. You're seeing one of the 2 good scenarios play out where he's rebounding, he's passing the ball. Those are the 2, I think, most important things is that he's starting to see the floor. He's starting to work his teammates in. The assist numbers I thought were really great because I never really saw him as a as a guy who was getting assists, and then you see the effort on the boards, which has been really great. But
Mhm.
the stroke, I have not seen him. I'm not going to say he's a splash brother, but I've been liking
He's a
the
splash
three.
second cousin, maybe.
Right,
I don't
I
know.
like the
Yeah.
three ball. It still looks a little like a little, still needs a little bit of a tune up, but I mean, he's been a much better ball player all around, and that's great. At the end of the day, as a Warriors fan, I want all the Warriors to be good because I would love to get another championship. So,
Yeah.
but it's been great to see him like put his game together, and I really do hope that I think if I had a magic wand, he would be incredible and he would stay with the Warriors. He's drafted with the Warriors. Like, it's always something special about like drafting a guy, developing a guy, and seeing them become a superstar. I think that's what made, Curry so special, and Draymond and Clay when he was here. And even, Kevon Looney was that, they were drafted by the Warriors and developed by the Warriors, and those guys became champions. So to see that happen with Jonathan Kuminga is great, man. I'm loving the new version, and I hope he keeps improving. I still think, if the Warriors have their way, he might get traded, because I think you're more than just one player away from really competing for that top spot, to get over the hump. But I could be wrong. I would love to keep him and win it all with JK.
Yeah. He's looked great so far, and I'm thrilled with what we've seen out of the first 3 games, and hopefully we see it for the next 79. You know, and after that in the playoffs, obviously as well.